All right. It looks like we're live.
Anesthesiologists, surgeons.
That always happens. Hello, everyone. If you're here live, talk to us in the live chat. Also, we were having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we got it sorted out. If you were on my page like 10 minutes ago and I was blankly staring at the screen, not realizing that the live went on, then you're welcome. But we're here, we're at a working link. Allie, say hello, Allie.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Happy Friday Eve. We can say that. Happy Friday Eve. How is everyone feeling?
Yes, let us know in the chat. Please interact with us there. And if you have any questions as we go through this, then send them our way. Hold on, I'm setting up the screen to work the best for my ADHD.
Perfect. And I have the chat up on my phone, so
Cool.
I can see what everyone's saying. Hi, Kylie.
Hey, Tasha. Carolyn's here. Amen. All right, if you're joining live, let us know where you're tuning in from. And because we had that little technical glitch, we are on a different link than I originally sent out. So as people make their way over here, Lindsay's here, Nikki's here.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
I was just voice texting Lindsay in the car. I have been every single place in the world today, I feel like.
I've been nonstop as well. When I got on with Allie just now, I was like, my brain. She's like, I know, me too. And I'm like, I'm so happy we're doing this together.
I mean,
we can anchor in together.
Yes, this is going to be great right before bed.
Okay. Hello, Antonia, Courtney.
And then we all can dream about our abundance tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Alex.
Yay.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Antonia. Oh my goodness.
Got some familiar faces. Yay. Let's just like take a deep breath.
Let's release all of the energy from today. Deep breath in. Deep sigh out. Letting all external energy, all pressures, all responsibility, all energy that is not yours, release through the soles of your feet, coming back to your heart. I always like to breathe into my heart.
Me too.
Okay, I'm centered.
Me too.
Much a lot better.
So for everyone tuning in, because there may be people tuning in who aren't currently in my program, or people who are tuning in who didn't just go through Rise of the Healer with you. So for those people who might be here, who are here, that aren't in either of those things, or haven't been in either of those things, I guess I will start out by saying, meet Allie Pratt. She's a Reiki Master. She was my client this past year. She went through my program, The Next Level Life. And she was also a one-on-one client. She did an in-person VIP experience at my house. So we've had a lot of work together. If you watched any of the videos that Allie has been in, like, she has done some massive things over this year. And now I am actually a student of hers. So like I said, she is a Reiki master, and I'm currently getting certified in Reiki on my journey to becoming a Reiki master. Is there anything else you want to add to that, Allie?
It's been incredible. It's been incredible, just our dynamic. Yeah. Annie teaches me how to manifest, and I teach Annie how to channel healing light to help people's health and abundance. And that's kind of what we want to talk about today, is how we have seen the two work together, because they are 100% like cohesive, aren't they?
Yeah.
And a lot of the manifestation work is energetic. So we've been able to tie the two together. And I know a lot of people who did go through Rise of the Healer, which is my free 3-day training, and replays are available until tomorrow. They come down tomorrow at midnight. But applications at that free Rise of the Healer training, where I teach you how to heal yourself, at the end, I put out an offering for those who want to become Reiki, Kundalini Reiki certified through my program called Reiki Fulfilled right now. And I open this up once a year. So this is it until next fall, 2024. And applications close at midnight tonight.
Yes.
So I've had an influx of messages of people being like, I want to apply. Please teach me how to manifest the money. So I was like, Annie can do that.
We can together. Allie actually is great at teaching money manifestation too. You've helped many of your students do that.
Yes.
Too, right?
Oh, yes. 90%. We have a 90% success rate within 30 days of listening to the binaural beats and audio. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Incredible.
I love it.
It's all about intention.
So, and also stick around. We'll probably, I don't know how long we'll be on. We're just jamming, but my intention was no longer than an hour. So stick around and hang out, because towards the end, like, there is something that is truly, if you're in my audience or have worked with me, you're going to be blown away by what we're going to share with you at the end of this live. And I feel bad for the people watching the replay, because there's a good chance they're missing out on this, but that's the perk of actually coming and spending the time with us. But it's big, it's good.
It's really big. And everyone who's here, I know, is divinely guided to be here and divinely guided to be gifted this. So,
yeah. So, I mean, I know there's so many things to talk about as far as all this goes, and like money manifestation, but I personally would love for us to talk about how energy healing and manifestation truly go hand in hand. Like I wrote in the title of this live, it's the missing link to manifestation is energy healing, healing your emotions, healing your energy, because so many people try to manifest and try to do the tools, and they try and they want and they go after it, but they're only doing it from their minds, and they're not working with their energy in their body. And then they have all this resistance, and they're like, but I'm focusing on it all the time. And like, I'm doing the affirmations, but internally they're holding this energy and this tension and this frustration, even if they're trying to think positively.
Exactly. It's way more than thinking positively, because when you think positive and you shun the emotions and you're feeling like this, and there's doubt. So the biggest thing that I see, especially with money, is this emotion and belief of doubt. And for a lot of us, it's a knowing. It's like, that's not going to come to me. That money is not going to come to me. Nobody is going to pay me more for XYZ. And when we have that doubt, even if we're hopeful, that doubt is still blocking the manifestation from coming. So do you want me to teach them what I do?
Yeah, I would love to hear you.
Okay, so what I do in order to, when I feel that doubt, is I just imagine that the doubt is a separate energy flowing through me. And I'll tell the doubt that it is safe, it is loved. And then I take an extra step. And I don't know if I've ever shared this with anyone before, but I was trying to figure out like what I do, because a lot of times we do it and we're not even aware of what we're doing when we're manifesting. So what I do is I imagine the shower of money showering me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. And I'm like, and I believe that I am abundance. I believe we were born into this world as a pure soul. And as a pure soul, it operates, as we learned in Rise of the Healer, on the Hawkins scale of consciousness, on those metrics that matter. It vibrates so high. This pure light, this pure abundance vibrates so high. And when we were born as this little soul of high vibration, right? We are abundance. Like that is what abundance is. Scientifically, that's what it is. So that's how I know you are abundance, because you were born with it. And a lot of people say it's your birthright, right? So just visualize this waterfall of money flowing over you. Everywhere you go, it follows you. Everywhere you go. And also because I called in my students for Reiki Fulfilled, and I know it's done. I know they can't not be my students. So when you have that knowing that the money is on its way and you can feel it everywhere you go, it must come. That's just what I do. I don't know. You tell them what you do now, Annie.
I love that. I'm gonna be like money waterfall, money raining down on me all the time, everywhere.
It works.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, one thing that especially in the beginning really helped me was, again, if you've been in my world or if you've been in Allie's world, there's a lot of tuning into your body, right? So continue to tune into your body always at all times and notice what your body does when you make payments or spend money or like give output. Oftentimes we contract, right? So I had to train myself, and that's still will come up if it's like, oh, big payment, lots of money. But I had to train myself to notice, oh, I'm spending money now. My body wants to contract. So I'm going to open up in the contraction, like swiping the card, putting the number in or whatever. Like I'm not going to cave in. I'm not going to hold the energy tight. I'm going to breathe and expand my energy. And everyone try that right now. Notice what you're feeling. Notice where you have contractions. Notice where is dense. Breathe into it. Soften it. And expand it with your intention. And it's almost like this inner, like from my heart, this inner beam, like imagine, feel, visualize, sense this energy. You can visualize green if you want, or just think green because that's heart space or wherever you're contracting, and expand, like picture, feel, sense this light beaming out every direction. And you'll notice that contracted feeling starts to spread and expand. And so doing that when you spend money, and also saying things like, there's more where that came from. Good thing. This is one of my first mentors. She would always use this mantra when she was broke back in the day. And she would say, good thing I'm rich. Every time she spent money, good thing I'm rich. Expand the energy. And I really like now when making the big purchases, expand and envision that money like flowing down. That feels really good. Abundance. Abundance. And from an energetic state, energy healing, manifestation, all going together, notice, I've said this before, I'll say this again, notice that all of the good things happen, all of the synchronicities happen, all of the aha moments happen, all the things flow when you're in an open state, when you're open in your energy, when you have this expansive feeling. When you're contracted and you're in your head and you're in your fear, you're blocking everything. You're blocking the possibilities, the ideas, the ways it could work out, those downloads from coming in. You're blocking receiving the good. You're blocking receiving the money because you have this like energetic shield, like nothing's coming in. The ideas do not flow when you're in that state. Do you notice though, when you do something, maybe you go on a hike or something and your energy shifts and you're just feeling open and all of a sudden you're like, oh, aha moment. I know exactly how I can make this work. I know exactly what can happen. I know exactly like that. Those ideas don't come in when you're like shielding yourself and you're dense in your energy.
That is so good, Annie. And when you talk about this contracted energy, when you're paying bills or you're trying to get a bill paid, right? It's this contracted energy that comes with attachment, like you're attached. So just, let go. let go, release, go the opposite direction with your energy, expand it, not contract. And just, what's a good affirmation here? Everything is always working out for me.
I love
Money
that.
flows unlimitedly.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see how this unfolds.
Yes.
And then your heart leads in this space. And as your heart is leading, it will know what to do. And then you'll start getting inspirations, like Yanni said.
Yeah. And even as we're sharing these things, like practice those feelings in your body, because it's like, it's not from your mind. It's like you generate it from in here.
Yes. It's here. This is what leads. Because when you're contracted, the mind leads. When you're expanded, the heart leads. They're two very different places.
Yeah. Can you feel that when you try it? Like in the chat, tapping in here. Expanding 360 degrees.
Brittany, yes, flow state is a great way to get your ideas and creativity going. Oh, yes. Hi from India.
Hello, Brittany. The bonus. It's Miranda. The yuck and abundance flows so you unpack the yuck and the abundance flows so much easier. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is that Miranda? Mimi?
Yep.
Hi, Miranda. Oh, I
And
love seeing everyone in the
as you're
chat.
live, like please ask us questions. If anything pops up, this is your time. We will answer. Ask us if you need clarity around what we're explaining or anything, or around manifestation or energy.
Yeah.
We're here for that as well.
So I do want to talk about another thing that I don't know that we've talked about before, but when we manifested in the Next Level Life program, I had a plan A. And my plan A was to take one more client in order to pay for the Maldives, right? Like that was my plan. One more client a week. And that was going to go to my vacation fund because I really wanted to manifest a trip to the Maldives. So that was my plan A. The universe is going to sweep in, or, all of this up here, collective consciousness, the quantum field, it's going to kick in and it's going to send you plan B, plan C, plan D, and it's just going to surprise you. But my confidence came from plan A, from having a realistic way to pay my manifestation off, if that makes sense. So I was like, this is feasible. I can take one more client each week and pay the Maldives off in 8 months. And all of a sudden, money came from sources that I wasn't expecting, but I wasn't contracted. I knew that the money, like that trip was mine with my plan A.
Mm-hmm. And you were energetic, open for other ways to come in.
Because I was confident that I was going to have it. There was no doubt.
For me, because I just invested in a $25,000 mastermind. Like I'm not talking like a one-on-one coaching situation. This is a 5-month program in a group setting that I'm paying 5 monthly payments of $5,000. And when this opportunity came up for me, I like, for any of you who are interested in joining Allie's Reiki program, I get what you're feeling, because 5,000, that's a lot. That's a big extra monthly payment that I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. I have other things to do in life and bills to pay and all this, but I knew what my heart was telling me. And when you follow your heart on things and trust and surrender and really open up your energy, it works out. And I had a plan too. If you want to know my plan? My plan was to run my program that I'm now running, Empathic Alchemy. I made that plan and I'm like, this is going to help. This is going to help me be able to do that. Before even taking on clients for Empathic Alchemy, which I'm currently running, all of a sudden I landed 2 sponsorships for thousands of dollars to make that first $5,000 payment. And from the day that I put it on my credit card, which was going on my credit card, I'm like, I have faith that I'm going to pay off this credit card. Within 13 days of that credit card payment, I paid off the first $5,000 payment. Not through Empathic Alchemy, but from the YouTube sponsorships I got that I did not seek out. They fell into my email.
It's
2,
always
like right away, 2 back to back. It was wild.
It's always plan B, plan C, plan D that like swoops in and you're like, holy cow, where did that come from?
Yeah, but there was that faith of like, okay, I'm going to lean into putting on this program that I've had on the back burner and just go for it. And I know that it will help.
Exactly. That was your plan A.
So for the things that you want, like, instead of going, how am I supposed to do this? Like, I can't make this happen. There's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. What if you stop for a second, feel into your body, calm your nervous system, expand your energy, and start asking, what are all the ways this could happen? And whatever it is that you want, whether it's joining Allie's Reiki program, whether it's manifesting your dream home, or all the things that you possibly want. If you let go, take care of your energy healing, energy work, first step, then manifestation. What are all the possibilities? Because we have so many reasons of why we can't, because we're always saying that, like, I can't do this, I can't do this. If you're constantly saying you can't do it, your brain's going to go, okay, I can't do that. That's the answer. But like, what are all the possible ways that I could, even if they're like wild, like, could someone just like gift me the money out of nowhere? Maybe. Is there some form of work that I could do? Is there an opportunity? Is there something in my, like, where could it come from? And get creative.
Yeah. I remember in the Next Level Life program, somebody asked their friend if they could loan the money from them. Remember?
Yep. I know exactly who that is. And I don't know if she's still on, but she was here and
her friend's like, yeah.
And she had an amazing experience. I'm not going to call her out, but I definitely want her to come share in the challenge. But yeah, and she had an amazing experience, and still to this day is like, oh my gosh, that program changed everything. That changed my life. And it started with her just asking.
Yes. Her friend wanted to help her improve her life, invest in her gifts.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
For the comment saying, what's the binaural thing Allie mentioned earlier?
The binaural beats is my money meditation. It's a money meditation, and you get that with the in Reiki Fulfilled. Reiki Fulfilled. Yeah.
Ooh, Miranda said, the first class I took with Allie, I was so worried, but knew my soul belonged in that class. I paid for that class within a week from an unexpected source of income.
Was that Miranda?
Yeah.
Ah! Miranda's the best. The best.
Yes.
She's Reiki 2 right now, and she is healing so many souls.
That was such a powerful question to ask. I just tried it, but focused on it being a client that was asking. The problem solver in me just took control. Like you coached yourself. Oh, Irene is here. That's who we were talking about. Irene said, I am. Ha ha ha. It must be like either really early or really late for you. Maybe really early.
In India, isn't it like 9 hours ahead?
Yeah. Early risers over there.
Yeah.
But like a theme that everyone will notice when they come into our worlds, like people who've been my clients, people who've been Allie's clients. Yeah, we're coaches. We're into energy work and manifestation. And sometimes people just think like, oh, it works for them because that's what they teach. But if you look at the people who have been in our world who aren't coaches or healers, so actually, if they're in if they're in Allie's world, they probably are healers. But it's not just for those of us who do the kinds of work that we do. Like Irene's an author. She's a poet. Yeah.
Well, I just came from a nurse practitioner's grand opening. She's not a healer, but she wants to do more holistic healing, and Reiki is a piece of that. Mm-hmm. Energy healing is a piece of that. And she just had her grand opening tonight.
Yeah.
And I mean, people's C-section scars are going away. I mean, scars are going away. Endometriosis is going away. Scar tissue is going away. Inflammation is going away in the body. The immune system is becoming healthy. Yeah. And all of this is energetic first. And then it manifests in the physical.
Yeah.
So when we learn how to clear our energy and nourish our energy, we can release all of these energetic blocks that feel like exactly what Annie was talking about, contracted. And when we feel this way, just begin to notice how your posture is throughout the day. Notice how like tense you are. Because if you're tense, you're most likely blocking your manifestations. And then just, recenter yourself, release. Do what Annie said. Go the opposite direction. You'll notice you get out of the mind and back into the heart, which is where this is what leads you. And I know we've been taught the opposite. Your heart is the path of least resistance. Your heart is the gateway to everything that you want to create.
And it's when you can learn these things to take care of your energy, to do the energetic work, to regulate your energy in your nervous system. That is when you learn to manifest effortlessly, because you're not getting in your own way.
Yeah. Like, you're a creator. You're not a victim to circumstance. You create your life as a self-heal, as you are your own healer, right? And when you stand in that empowered state of being, you know that you create whatever you want to create. You follow your joy. Like, that's what I do. I'm painting a painting right now to go right here. I'm so excited for it to be complete, but I know that it being complete isn't going to bring my happiness. What's bringing my happiness is every single stroke. Like, that's the real flex.
Journey.
It's the journey. Like, the destination, I don't even care about that anymore.
The fun of the creation process.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. Like you, Annie, you're just traveling, enjoying life, following your joy. Annie's following her joy right now.
Yeah, I just extended my trip to stay in Texas for an entire extra week. Oh, fun fact. And I get to do my VIP session with Jolie, my mentor, while I'm here. And I get to go to a free Doja Cat concert with her, front stage, front and center, free.
See?
Like, just going with the flow. I wouldn't be getting all this if I didn't say yes to those heart pulls, even though they were scary.
Yeah. And there's always a little bit of fear in me still. Like, I always feel a little bit of fear.
Yeah.
But I know that the fear is just my mind trying to keep me safe. And I know that I can tell the fear that it is safe because I know I am innately safe. And if my heart is leading, I literally can't get it wrong. I can't get it wrong. It's impossible.
And there are times where I feel extremely terrified, but I also know that that is my body reacting, and I know it's not the truth. Yeah. My brain reacting, my nervous system reacting, and I know it's not the truth. And that's where I take the tools that Allie has mastered to take care of my energy and remind me of the truth, recenter myself. And then all of these things unfold and all of these opportunities, like even staying here at Rebecca's house. I met my friend Rebecca Boatman, go look her up online. She's someone that her friend group are people that I used to look up to because they were so successful. And I'm like, now I'm friends. Like Rebecca's one of my best friends.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just happens like in this progression. And it is following the joy, which comes from your heart leading. If you don't know how to let your heart lead, you're never going to feel joy ever. Yeah. Like you're always going to be in your mind worried about calculating every single thing. I used to do that.
And it's even speaking of the fact that a year ago you were watching my YouTube videos and now we're here like collaborating together and doing all these things.
The exact same. So how you feel about Rebecca is how I feel about Annie. Full circle. So if Annie can do it and I can do it, everyone tuning in can do it. You can have anything you want.
But it starts with taking care of your energy because we're all like sponges taking on the conditioning and the fear and all the things from everyone else. And when we're holding that in, we don't even know ourselves. And if we don't know ourselves, we're not going to attract the things that are aligned with who we are.
Ooh, that was good.
Right?
Yeah. So right. Even today, I've been moving around the world and I've been taking on everyone's energy. And when you start launching your creations to the world, you're going to get bombarded with questions on, especially as a healer, people are going to be like, I need you, I need you, I need you to help me. I need you. People are in this, I need you energy. And so what I do is I have to really do exactly what you said. I have to release all of the external energy and come back to who I am, why source is leading me to do this. I have to come back to my why, which we did in day 3 of Rise of the Healer. For those who were there, you wrote down your whys. I come back to that because I know that's my heart. That's my pure heart. And that's why I'm doing this. And I know I'm one person. You're doing the best that you can. I totally understand the feeling of burnout. You have to let all of that energy go because that's not your energy. And you're actually not serving those people by taking on their energy because you're not responding from a pure place, right? So I take my time, I realign myself, and then I act. Always, always, always. Just like we did in the beginning of this video.
That just reminded me kind of, have you heard that Trevor Hall song, Reminder?
No.
Well, the lyrics are, my love is just a reminder, find your center. So my love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder for you to find your center. Like for anyone who's like, I need you, Allie. Oh, Annie, lead me, guide me. But that longing for, oh, you help me is the reminder that we have gotten where we are is because we direct back to our center. It's not the need, you need to fix me, you're the way, but like we're teaching self leadership and self-care. Yes. We're not holding your guys's heaviness. We're teaching you what we do to anchor back into self and the tools for manifestation, for clearing your energy. So anytime you're like, I really love that person, or maybe it's a significant other or like someone you want to date, and you're like, I really love this person. I need this person. That longing is a reminder for you to go, oh, I need that for myself. I need to do that for myself.
Yes. Somebody was just going through that in the Facebook group. Yes, they needed financial support from a partner, and that partner was becoming not so nice, right? And so there was an attachment there, and they felt like they needed to stay in the partnership for financial reasons. Always come back to the heart. Know you can support yourself, and you always have friends that you can count on. You always have neighbors that you can count on. You always have a village that you can count on. You don't need attachments. You are free. And you deserve nothing but love. Nothing but love.
And as cheesy as it sounds, it starts with giving it to yourself.
Yes, it does. Oh, okay. You said something, and then I was like, I need to add on to that. Say everything you just said again. Just kidding.
Your love is just my love is just a reminder. Find your center. Does that spark anything? My love.
Oh, it was so important too.
Center.
It'll come back.
It will come back.
I definitely have felt more fears and in the 3D around money lately, even though I know the tools to visualize and feel it, needed these reminders. Yes, it is. It is all on its way. All on its way. So Annie, I had somebody else. They were part of a front row pass. So front row pass holders, we aren't doing this anymore, but when the free training was going, front row pass holders could DM me questions. And so this one person asked me, what did they ask me? What were you just talking about? It's really late here.
You read the comments. My
Oh,
husband,
hold on.
lack mentality. She's good track.
Okay. So she was having trouble manifesting things that she was really attached to. And this is what I told her. I told her that I like to imagine ordering off of a menu at a restaurant. And when you order off of a menu at a restaurant, let's say, I want a burger. You know your burger is coming. And then if the waiter comes out and says, we're out of burger, which I was at Starbucks once and they said that they were out of espresso and coffee. So it happens. When he comes back and he says, we're out of burger, that is, to me, the divine saying, try something new, adventure. So then I'll order something else, but I'm not going to leave the restaurant and not eat. I'm not going to not get the food that I went there to get. Same goes with your manifestation asks. It's like ordering off of a menu. And then I was like, for the manifestations that could take a lot longer, like a trip to the Maldives, right? When you're trying to manifest 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, a car, right? It takes longer. And I think you taught me this. You said it's like ordering a piece of custom furniture. Yeah.
Yep, this sounds familiar.
Definitely Annie's teaching. A piece of custom furniture. And we ordered our dining room table like 7 years ago. And it took at least 4 months for them to make that table. Because it's all handmade and hand finished. So put in that order and know that it may take time, but it's going to show up at your doorstep. Did that help anyone else? Oh, and I have to say this, Annie. That person that I gave that advice to won a free mastership.
Wow. Wow.
Like 2 days later.
That's amazing.
So it works.
Of course it does. How are the comments? How are you guys feeling? Do you guys have any questions? What's coming up for you?
My spiritual self wants growth, but my human wants tickets to Taylor Swift's Eras concert. That's fair. That's really fair. Brittany, you can have both.
Yes.
You get to tailor as you self-growth.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. My husband, even though I love him so much, we always do, has a lack mentality at times, which makes me contract and say, stop drawing in the lack and stop drawing in the lack. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. My husband is the same way. We love you, Eric, if you're watching. What do I do? I just allow him to be him. I know he's not going to manifest anything for me anytime soon. He's like very logical, like not open to anything, very contracted. I think that's, yeah, that's our programming, isn't it? But I just let him be him and I focus on manifesting for the both of us, which you can do.
And if you saw the video that Allie and I just did on my YouTube about how she literally manifested everything, just about everything on her vision board within 6 months. And these were big things.
Big things.
She manifested them. And a lot of them were for both of you, your relationship, like your trip to the Maldives, the truck.
I took him to the Maldives with me. He manifested a truck. I manifested a truck for him.
Yeah.
You're gonna start doing that, Lindsay. You're gonna start manifesting things for him, and you're gonna be like, wait a second, I wanted the car.
Yeah. And then you're gonna get to this point too, where you're doing all these things and he's gonna see it and be like, oh, maybe there's something to this here.
Eric is definitely like, what are you doing? What are you doing on those screens with your hands? Why are you what are you doing when you scoop energy out? He's very, very curious.
Oh my gosh.
Lindsay, my husband used to be the same way. The more I move into the space of outward abundance, my husband has grown too. He's currently gearing up for our vision boards next year. That's amazing.
Words.
Yes, I'm gonna put my order in. Everyone put your order in right now. Speak it.
What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, you definitely need to know what you want. Who doesn't know what they want? You do need to know what you want.
That's why like my program is called the Next Level Life. Because like what's the next level? You don't have to have it all figured out. Like what is the next thing you want? And like start calling it in.
Yeah, just the next thing.
Next level. Oh, I also want to share too. As I've mentioned, I'm getting certified in Reiki with Allie currently, and she's done several sessions on me. And one time it was more for emotional support and it helped tremendously. But there was another time where my friend flew in and was staying with me, my friend Alon, and she was staying with me in close quarters. Like she was sleeping in the same bed with me in my tiny house. We were sharing food, sharing beverages. And all of a sudden she tests positive for the Ronas. I won't say it because I don't know if it'll get flagged. You never know. But she got sick and tested positive for that. And I was even starting to feel like some scratchiness in my throat and some like buildup in my system. And we were literally sharing off the same drinks the night before. And Allie did distance Reiki on me and I did not get it. And the symptoms went away.
Oh yeah, that's called a toxin removal, which you learned in Reiki.
And seriously, we were just sharing everything. And she had to have gotten it on the plane like 5 days earlier. And she was with me that entire time. again, sharing food, sharing beverages, all of that.
It's wild. It truly is like, to somebody that doesn't understand what energy is actually doing, it's like magic. But this is the power that we have. That truly, the powers that be way up here, they know this stuff. They know this stuff.
Yeah. So not only does it help clear you energetically to help you manifest and help you feel better in general, but it can literally help you with physical ailments.
Yeah. Anytime because I've been speaking a lot lately, and I took your program, the Next Level Life program, to spread my message, share my message, start public speaking. Because a lot of you know this, if you were to have asked me last year if I would be speaking on platforms like this, I would have probably had a panic attack. Full on. So yeah, every time I speak, my voice does it. My throat has always been blocked, my throat chakra. My voice will start to give out. My voice will go away. Like, I won't have a voice a lot of times after I've been speaking. So I always heal myself after I go live, and my voice always comes back every single time. Anytime I'm starting to get sick, just do a quick 5-minute session on myself. I'm good. I'm good. Although you're still going to, if you ingest a lot of toxins, you're going to get sick. You'll have the tools to do that toxin removal, and then you'll get better a lot quicker.
Yeah. Is there anything else we should share before we talk about like the freaking wild surprise potential situation?
Let's see, Brittany, I kid you not, when I got attuned, I felt like I ate edibles. I was calm, joyful, and rested. It was amazing. I also envisioned and felt wings. It was a beautiful experience. The attunement is so, so cool. Courtney, life is so magical. Yeah, I could see that on one of your shirts in the future.
I love it.
Lindsay, oh my God, I want so much. I know I want to create my own business by helping others and having financial freedom to create my own time and schedule for myself and family. Now that's a purpose. That is how you manifest. That right there. Screenshot that. I have chronic blocked throat chakra too. Thanks, Kylie. I'm glad I can do this with you. So Kylie has already declared that she's going to be a 2024 speaker for Rise of the Healer.
Yes.
And let's announce.
Okay. Oh, wait. Well, first, for anyone from my audience who has yet to be in your world, is there a difference? So if someone's just like certified in Reiki, Kundalini Reiki is a different certification than just like Usui Reiki, correct?
Yes. So if you are an Usui Reiki Master, you could still, or really any Holy Fire Reiki Master, you could still take this program and have a different certification under your belt. So this is Kundalini Reiki and Holy Fire, Usui, all of somebody said Sambella or something like that. They're all forms of Usui, which is pulling in healing light from the cosmos. Kundalini energy is pulling in healing light from the center core of the earth. You're still connected to the healing light from the cosmos, but you're pulling in the source from the earth, and it creates this Merkaba star around your body, which is this light vehicle. So the healings are speedy, fast. They are very, very quick, much quicker than Usui. So your healings last anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes versus, sometimes an hour with Usui. So that's the difference.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying that.
Good question.
Yay, good. So yeah, if you're already certified in a different Reiki, then this is a completely different experience. And I will also say, I've only worked with Allie, but I know a lot of people who've been certified and they'll go to like a day-long workshop and then all of a sudden they're certified in Reiki 1 and 2. And then they go to for another like day or two workshop and all of a sudden they're a Reiki master after a couple of sessions. That is not how you do it, Allie, correct?
No. Although, if you want a taste of something, I think that's a great offering. If you want a little taste of something, but I can tell you that I had absolutely no clue what I was doing after. I went and I was like, oh, that was really cool, but I don't feel like a master. I didn't feel like a master.
Remember all those things.
Yeah. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do with all of this? So basically everything that I needed on my journey is what I created in Reiki Fulfilled. I needed mentorship. I don't have access to my Reiki Master teachers. All of my students have access to me. All of them. I don't think if you're on here and you're my student, has there ever been a time where I haven't responded to you?
I'm a student of Alex. She's telling the truth.
Never. I will be at every single one of your events. I am like the biggest supporter of my students. I want to see my students thrive. I want my students to succeed. I help them build their businesses. So that is a huge difference from what I have experienced. And then it's a 3-month program. So Reiki 1, yes, you have access to me really intimately for 3 months because we're going to have weekly calls. And so we go through a module every 3 days and we'll recap that material at the end of the week or the beginning of the week, whenever the calls are. That way you can come with your Q&As, you can practice, you can implement, you can integrate, and come to me with your questions. So Reiki 1 is the first 30 days, Reiki 2 is the second 30 days, and Reiki Master is the third 30 days, 90 days. And that way you can integrate everything that you learn. You can truly take time to take one concept and see how it works and shifts your life. That's how I needed to learn. So that's how I created it.
How do we do this, Allie?
How about, because some people don't know what next level life is.
Okay. So Allie went through my program, The Next Level Life, and I'm doing it again in January. I have not officially announced any details. I'm still not officially announcing the details, but I will say I'm doing Next Level Life again in January. Allie went through it. Do you want to share really quickly some of the highlights of your experience going through the Next Level Life Manifestation Accelerator?
Yes. Okay. Where to begin? So Annie is kind of set up like I am, right? Like you have modules that you get to walk yourself through, and then you get to meet with Annie once a week. That is so invaluable. I don't know any other teacher that does that. So you have such intimate access to Annie. And then are you going to have them add one-on-ones on top of that?
Oh, there is the opportunity to upgrade to one-on-one. Allie upgraded to one-on-one.
And I highly recommend that you do that, like 110,000%, because Annie's going to teach you how to manifest your dreams. And she's going to give you techniques that you can utilize, like you can practice. So she also has it set up so you can integrate everything that she's teaching you. And then you can take what works for you and you can continue those things. So for me, it's Annie's visualizations that work for me. A lot of people like her scripting. The visualizations and her meditations are like nothing I've ever experienced. So that's what helped me manifest is her visualizations. And then in the group calls, you have other people going through things and they're talking about what they're going through, and it brings awareness to things within me that I didn't realize I was going through. I think that was one of the key pieces in my activation. It was like, oh my gosh, I am judging myself. I never knew I was judging myself. So it activated these things in me that I never would have been able to see if other people weren't in the group talking about their struggles. I also felt so supported by a family. There was one call that we had, and I was just bawling because I was going to quit my job. And I was just bawling. And I was so scared to go take the leap and heal full time. I was terrified. I have 2 little kids. I have to support them. What am I doing? And the entire family rallied around me. I still remember that. Like, you got this, Allie. We're so proud of you, Allie. I will never forget that. I've never had that big of a support system. So you truly are like creating this family. And then with Annie's one-on-one on top of it, you get to know Annie. And then maybe one day you're going to be doing a dual live with Annie on your offering in the future. It's changed my life. Like, what do you want me to say, Annie? It's changed my life.
And again, go watch the video about everything also that manifested on her vision board.
Oh yeah. Well, there's that too.
She healed her hives. Like, no, but like that is a great description. But then on top of that, she also physically manifested like every intention she set, including she healed her hives, which is a lifelong thing. She got her trip to the Maldives, doing
healing mortgage.
You're healing full time. Your books are filled.
My books are filled. I still have other sources of income that I haven't let go of yet. That's part of the manifestation process. So we're going to get there.
Yes. But so much unfolded.
So much. We manifested a car. We are manifesting paying off our mortgage. That's something that's going to happen very, very soon. Yeah, like I'm in between buying a new car right now and paying off the mortgage, or I'm like, okay, I gotta pay off the mortgage.
And you're close.
Yeah. Very close.
Oh, we have our family here. Courtney says, I did it. Alex says, I did it. I highly recommend it for anyone who hasn't done it. Rochelle said, I did it. It was absolutely amazing. I remember that call. It was incredible. Irene's here. The fam supporting.
The fam, this is my family. I love you guys. The Next Level Life fam is all here.
And speaking of that, so I am doing another round of the Next Level Life. It is going to be different than I did it last year. It's not the same length. There's some changes, new content, like a completely new experience, but it's still the Next Level Life Manifestation Accelerator. Not going to give all the details away today, but it is still a program that's worth thousands of dollars. And should we just say it? Should we just say it?
I think you should announce it.
Okay.
Declare it.
I'm declaring it. So anyone from my audience, if you're tuning in, you're from my audience. And if you did the Next Level Life before and want to do this, like do it again. It's going to be a completely different experience. Anyone who applies for Allie's Reiki certification and does it, you get into the Next Level Life for just the cost of Reiki Fulfilled.
So free.
Yeah, like 2-in-1. And another thing that's cool on top of that, Reiki certification, it's for business. Like you become a healer, you can start a business. It is a full business write-off on taxes because it is a business, like it's for starting a business.
Yes. And some programs, especially in like nursing industries, will pay for it. They'll reimburse you as part of your CEs. Definitely check into that. Or massage therapists too.
So if you really are feeling the call to do that and get into both programs, you literally have until like tonight is the last day to apply. Like when Allie brought up this idea of like, what if we do this? Like I'll help cover their portion of Next Level Life, or we'll figure this out. And I was like, are we really gonna do this? We have a very small amount of time to pull this together. Like, but
We
yes,
literally talked about that a couple of days ago.
yeah. And then today we were like, or was it last night? We were like, okay, we'll go live tomorrow. There'll be like literally several hours left to join, but it starts with just applying tonight. Are you open to talking about the price of it, or is that something
Yes.
okay, yeah.
100%.
Cool.
I'm not hiding price. So price is $3,300.
3,300. That was the price of the Next Level Life total discounted last year.
Yes. So Annie's Next Level Life is thousands of dollars. You are saving thousands of dollars. Okay. Just got to throw that out there. This is a really, really big thing that's happening right now. Like this is a really, really big gift right now. So thank you, Annie. We love you so much.
And again, like you get both programs. Mine starts in January. When does yours start?
Next week.
Next week. So that's why you like got to get in now.
Yeah.
And again,
I'm trying to send enrollment emails out. Everyone's like, when are we meeting? I'm like, well, applications got to close. So applications close tonight, and then enrollment closes tomorrow because we have to get started.
Yeah.
There is an afterpay option. Well, if you pay in full, it's only $2,997. So it's even cheaper. Yeah. I hate that word. It's even less. I don't want to cheapen it. It's the same value. So pay in full, you get to save. And then if you want to do afterpay, you can break down your payments into 4 payments for free with afterpay. 6 months, I think they charge you a little bit more, and then 12 months, they charge you a little bit more. So yeah, afterpay is weird because I think they take like your credit into consideration and all of that. Sure.
I thought it was interest free.
No, it is not.
Maybe not it's higher price ones.
That, and if you pay within 4 months, it's free.
Okay.
But if you do the 12-month option to get really low payments, then that's when they charge.
Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, so if you want to, I put the link, you're on the live right now, even if you're watching the replay and it's not the next day, in the description of my live, hold on, I'm going to click it and I'll put it in the chat too. You'll find the page where you can go and apply. I'll drop it there. Go to that. And all you have to do is apply. You're not even putting money down when you're doing that. You're just applying. And then, I mean, I'm guessing, is that how it works?
You got it. Yeah. Yes.
And then what happens? They apply, and then what? So at least even if you're like slightly on the fence, but it's like, I really want to do it, like apply. Because once it's cut off, it's cut off. But applying doesn't mean that you're in quite yet, right? Or
exactly
the rest of the process.
Yes. So if you want to apply, because like right now, even if you're trying to figure out how to pay for it, because applications close. And that's just because I have students ready to go and we need to get a weekly call scheduled, and we got stuff to do, right? So we got to get going. We got to start healing. So once your application's submitted, I will review it. And you'll either receive an acceptance email or you'll receive a referral email. And I just take into consideration what your goal is, what you're looking for, if this is the right program for you, because I want you to be happy and vice versa. Like this has to be a good partnership. So if you are not accepted, I refer you out to another coach that I absolutely love. So that's that process. And if you get your acceptance email, then that's when you enroll. I'll send you an invoice with the acceptance, and you can either choose the pay in full or the monthly payments. And then that's your enrollment.
Is there a place on the application for them to put like, I'm from Annie's audience coming from here, so that they know that they're part of this, or so that you know?
Yes. If you want the free Next Level Life program, which is going to be absolutely life-changing, put Annie's name in the referral, and that's how I will gift you the Next Level Life.
Yeah. That's huge.
I think it says, how did you hear about Reiki Fulfilled? And then put Annie's name.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions, or wait, let me find where this.
Everyone's saying, wow. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Miranda says hairstylist too. Yes. You can write it off for hairstylist too. Brittany, my Reiki teacher told me to practice for a year in level 1 before I get attuned to the next level. So Kundalini Reiki is a little different. That would be really hard. Reiki 1 is just self-healing. So learning how to heal yourself. Reiki 2 is learning how to heal others. So Reiki 2 is where you would want to spend that time to heal others. A little bit different. But I could see that in Usui. You are the best.
Oh. Yay. So yeah, this is a really freaking like big thing. And when Allie approached me with the idea, I was like, oh my gosh, that's big.
So big.
Yes, let's do it. Because again, if you want to not only learn how to become a Reiki master, not even just get certified in Reiki, become a Reiki master, correct? That's what they're signing up for. The energetic part is the key piece to manifestation. So you're learning both parts that go together to make life flow the ways our lives do, where people look at us and they're like, how do all these great things constantly happen to them and these opportunities, and they're stepping into these big things? It's from both of these pieces together.
Yes, and it's perfect timing too, because we will have been through the self-healing portion. So you will know how to energetically keep your vessel clear so you can manifest in alignment with your heart in Annie's Next Level Life program. So it's like the perfect
synergistic
bundle. It's like the perfect bundle. Keep your energy clear so you can learn to manifest in alignment with your heart. And for somebody is asking, there's Reiki Fulfilled is also self-paced. So if you are not able to get through Reiki 1 in 30 days, Reiki 2 in 30 days, Reiki 3 in 30 days, if you do want to take a year after Reiki 2 to heal, go for it. It's all self-paced. So you can take it self-paced if you'd like, but we are going to be moving through the material as a group. And that's just how I'm going to launch modules.
Are the people who are already in your Reiki, are they attending that too? Or is this like a fresh bet? So that means I can be there with you guys.
You are invited to the calls, Annie. Yeah.
You guys, if you join, I will literally be in class with you.
Annie will be your, what are you, classmate? Is that what they say? Oh, it's going to be a distracting classmate. Maybe we shouldn't have Annie. Just kidding.
That's fun. Yeah, come be my classmate. It's like we're
Yeah.
in
The thing,
wizard college together.
Wizard College. Oh my gosh. Can we, I'll see that right now.
Right? That's our business, our co-business.
Also, I have to say that, so if you are in Reiki Fulfilled, you get to do this program every single year for free. You don't have to pay for this again next year to be a part of the group calls, or the next year to be a part of the group calls, or the next year to be a part of the group calls. You get to go through Reiki 1, 2, and 3 again to freshen up. I have a lot of students do this. They're doing Reiki 1 with us that have already paid for Reiki 1. They're already in Reiki 1. Reiki 2 students are going to go through Reiki 2. Reiki 3 students are going to go through Reiki 3. So you have, I mean, this is for life. For life.
Yeah.
Study buddies.
And you get to freaking make a business out of it. That's the thing about certifications that are like, well, actually, when if I were Allie's business coach, which I'm not a business coach, I would be like, you better charge like $10,000 at least for a certification.
That's what my business coach said.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know that I'm there. I don't know if I can do that. You know,
So,
I also have these beliefs that I'm working through, just like everyone else. I may be at a different place and stage, but
that is also, I would pay $10,000 for a certification because I know it is a business write-off. You guys, it's a business freaking write-off. You know that means that you write that off of your taxes. Like, it's a business write-off. You could start a business. It's a write-off. In some ways, it's almost like it's free when you do it like that. It's true though. I've spent $12,000, $13,000 on certifications before. So the fact that this is $3,000 and there's a whole other program, like it is truly a no-brainer. Allie has people go through her programs and they are now full-time healers making a living off of healing. Like, it's not just another little program to take.
not just a course.
No.
This is your livelihood. This is your whole life. I mean, it's my whole life. It can become your whole life too.
Yes.
And it's fun. Ooh, okay. So I just met with a master's student. She treated me to the sauna on Monday. Tuesday. On Tuesday. And we were gonna talk business, and she was like, oh my gosh, what my brain, Annie. People, everyone here.
It's late. It's an hour later. I'm in Texas right now. It's 10:16 for you. So it's pretty late to do a live.
I mean, well, I've been in back to back to back to back to back to back. I haven't even had a chance to look at my email in like 3 days. So I am flowing. I'm fully flowing right now. But this was important, and I don't remember what I was going to say.
You get to be a business and make money, and it's a write-off. Anything? Sparking?
We were planning her business. So she's an eye doctor, and we're planning her business on the side. And I think her worry, I don't know where I was going originally, but her worry was that she had to go all in, right? Like she had to go all in like so many other people are doing. And I'm like, no, like you can totally do this on the side. I started just Sunday nights, taking one client Sunday nights, and then it morphed into Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then it morphed into more and more and more. And then I realized that I didn't want to trade my time for money anymore. So I was like, maybe I can do group healings. You know, maybe I can start teaching this. And so as a master, you can start doing that and leverage your time a little bit more and scale your business. So I told her that that's how it starts, but she doesn't have to, you know, say goodbye to like everything that she's gone to school for and everything that she's worked for. Like you can do both, because I have done that. And there was something that I was going to say in the very beginning, and that wasn't it, but
I love it. Oh my gosh.
if you're on here, I don't want to say her name, but maybe you can help me. I'm right with you, Allie, same time zone and up since 5 a.m., but I couldn't miss this, and I'm so glad I didn't. Thank you for being here with me, Lindsay. I totally feel you. Feel you right now. I'm rocking a wait list right now for healing until I can free up my schedule after the first of the year.
That's one of your
That's one of my students.
Amanda.
Yes.
Wait list.
Oh,
Wow.
this is what I was gonna say. So she was like, I am a little conflicted because I feel like I need to constantly be working on myself because you are like, don't heal others until you've healed yourself. This is what I mean by that. Give yourself a Reiki healing first before you place your hands on another person. That doesn't mean you have to have all of your stuff together. That doesn't mean you can't place your hands on another person until you're perfect.
A perfect ascended being in human
form. No. If your chakras are open, you're good. Go heal. And what's really cool is when I feel drained or when I feel sick, I'll give myself that healing. I'll make sure I balance out everything. I'm energetically clear. And then I'll heal somebody else. And all of a sudden, I'm healthy. I think that is the greatest thing about being a healer. It's like it also heals you as you heal them. Or you'll be in a funk. You'll be like, I don't want to see anyone today. I don't really want to get on a Zoom today. And then you'll heal and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm aligned. So when you are healing, you are manifesting like a moth, F-U-C-K-E-R. Truly, like you become a master manifester because your energy is always clear. Every time you heal, you're clear. So that is, I mean, there's literally no better job in the world. Give me one, Annie.
Oh, I don't have one.
So this Reiki Fulfilled on top of Next Level Life is
perfect.
My dream bundle. Yeah.
So with that, go to the link, apply, even if you're still like, oh, the money, but also remember the things that we were talking about on this. How can I make this work? What can I do? Business coaches, I'm not a business coach. Wouldn't always just say, put it on a credit card, but I've done that. I literally did that for myself with the $25,000 mastermind group program I just joined. And I personally have had proof on every occasion, almost every occasion that I've invested in myself, that when I take the leap, it works out. The money comes. But you also, again, you don't just like go, oh, I'm doing this and making this purchase and then crumble and like go self-sabotage mode and hide and not take care of yourself. No, you might notice those things coming up and then energetic care, take care of yourself, and then it works out. It's not about crumbling and self-sabotaging. It's not going, I'm going to do it and then feel afraid and stay in that fear and then it's not going to work out because that is what will happen. Follow the heart, brave leap, fear might come up, energetic care, which you're going to start learning as soon as Allie starts class, like, which is very soon. And it will come. It will work out.
Yeah, you won't have much time to crumble because we get started. So we'll get you right back into alignment.
But
right back
you have to at least apply tonight and then go from there.
Do those of us who applied earlier this week receive the next bundle? Absolutely.
Oh, I was going to say if you're from my audience, because, well, I don't know, if you're from my audience.
If you're from Annie's audience, yes. if you have Annie on the application, right?
Yeah.
If you have Annie's name on the application.
Yeah. If you're from my audience and you're going into Allie's program.
Okay, we haven't really talked about these.
I know. We can also talk behind the scenes if you want.
Yes.
But I will say, if you're someone who's originally from Allie's audience, because I know it's weird, we should talk about this behind the scenes, but the whole deal is like, if you're from my audience going into her, then it's like a group thing, but a bundled thing. But we'll talk more behind the scenes. If you are originally from Allie's audience and you want to go into the next level life, I can give you a massive discount. Does that make sense?
I like that. I like that, Annie. She did put Annie's name on the application. Good. Yes. And for those of you who have already enrolled, I'll have to look. If you have Annie's name on the application, you're good. I felt that so deeply today. I was so stressed and overwhelmed and crying today. I gave myself Reiki and then I gave someone a Reiki session and felt so much better.
Love that, Rochelle.
It happens to me all the time.
Also, if you're still on this live right now, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up, because that helps my videos and my lives in the algorithm, and it'll help show up in people's feeds more. So
And it'll bring Annie more sponsorships.
yeah, that and more eyes, more people, more community.
I love it.
Yeah, any interaction, it's greatly appreciated. Is there any other questions, or is there anything else, Allie, you want to mention?
What I always like to do is breathe into your heart. Deep breath in, deep sigh out, sending that stream of breath to your heart center. Taking a deep breath in, sending that stream of breath to your heart center. And ask your heart if it wants to learn to heal. Do you want to learn to heal yourself? Do you want to start healing others? Do you want to step into your mastership of your own energy? You want to take your health into your own hands? Do you want to start living empowered as a co-creator of your life versus a victim to circumstance? And if that is a yes, that is your heart leading. And follow your heart.
Not to like, it's not about being salesy, but I will say, like I mentioned to Allie and like her business coach mentioned to Allie, I have a feeling that your prices are going to increase over time, because you're going to realize like, whoa, this is really valuable. And again, it's a business and it's a business write-off. So don't go, oh, I'll wait till next year, because things will change. My prices will change. Her prices will change. Again, not trying to be like, sales tactic-y, but that's just the truth of it. People are always wait till next time, but things shift, things amplify, more value is added, and you won't get this opportunity in this way, especially with the bundle in this way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This opportunity right now is once in a lifetime wild. And I just had to tell two of my very good friends that the price went up. And I'm like, I have to draw the line in the sand. Like I want to give everyone a break, but then I'm not empowering them to manifest their abundance. I'm enabling them to stay stuck in a lack mindset. And like, we have to start stepping into our abundance. So that's definitely my intention. And as a business owner, as you have more eyes on you, your expenses go up, your software goes up, you start offering stuff like this, streaming services, all of that you have to take into consideration. So that's part of growth, right?
Yep. And it's worth it.
It is. It's fun.
So again, go to the link in the description. One last time, I'll also drop it in to the chat for those of you who are live. Again, applying doesn't mean you're getting charged or anything. It's just an application. Allie will hopefully accept it if it's aligned, and then you'll move forward from there. But it starts, if you want to solidify this opportunity, apply like now. Like hit that, the link. Allie,
that is the next step. Allie is the freaking house. Oh, Allie, this is the freaking house. What you and Annie are doing?
I mean,
so Miranda is a clairvoyant and she receives messages all the time. And in our last healing together, she drew a house, and the house had me, you, and her in it. Yeah. And I was like, I don't really know what that means. I was like, maybe a podcast or something,
or retreat,
or retreat,
or all the above. Yeah,
and maybe it is. But this is the freaking house.
Wow.
It's this. I think, is it this bundle? Is it this bundle, Miranda? Is this the house? Rochelle, Zoom fees. Zoom fees.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
It's always delayed. All of the above. Well, Alex Lopez says. Oh, all the above to a podcast. Retreats.
Oh.
Yay. That just gave me chills, Lindsay said. Me too.
Aww.
The very first session we had together, I had you and someone in the house. And then what happened? On the edge of my seat.
Yeah, and then what happened? Tell us the story.
What's in the house? Who's in the house? What do we do?
I guess we have to write it, Annie.
Oh, yes, the bundle.
Okay. Yep. And see, I wasn't like, this is the house. You just follow your heart, and that's how you follow the breadcrumbs. And then it just creates what it wants to create. It's like the universe knows what it wants to create. You follow your joy and it's going to create through you. And it's massive.
She said, but I'm open to a retreat. I'm like, oh, that will happen. We're manifesting that.
Can we please retreat in Costa Rica?
Oh my gosh. Wait, you were the one, when you were at my house, you kept saying me do a retreat in Costa Rica.
Yeah, I want to do it too with you.
Okay. Sure.
We can talk about it offline.
But hey, we're planting the seeds. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, we definitely went over an hour, but
we always do.
Yeah, I hope you guys were excited about this announcement. Again, it's not even just a once in a lifetime bundle situation, but it's a very limited, as you only have several hours.
Like very exclusive, limited time, once in a lifetime bundle.
So first step to solidify even the chance of this opportunity, apply. And then you'll be hearing from Allie shortly.
Yes.
Yay.
I am so excited for next week. We get to start. Annie's going to be on our calls. I have made sure that our calls do not coincide with empathic alchemy calls.
Okay, they're on Tuesdays.
Okay, I think ours are going to be on Mondays.
Cool. Well,
we're going to pull everyone just to make sure.
Yay.
Yay.
And
And
then
I know we
and then I'm pretty sure when the next level life happens, it'll be either a Tuesday or Wednesday call. So we should be good.
perfect. And I know we have people like in the Netherlands and people halfway across the world. So it will probably have to be like a noon. That way we can accommodate West Coast, LA, and the other side of the world.
So
Yeah.
we'll make it work. Everyone will make it work.
And if you can't be there, there will be recordings.
Yeah, and it's just as potent and powerful.
It is.
So there you go. And you'll be my classmate. And then in my program.
Oh my gosh, this is like our relationship. You get to be
Right?
our relationship.
Right. So fun. I love it.
Oh, Costa Rica is so aligned and on my board. We're going to Costa Rica. Excited is put mildly. Yeah. Any other questions before we hop off?
Thank you for hanging out for just about 92 minutes thus far.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so good.
Everyone go. Just practice this waterfall of money, this fountain of money.
I also have
following you.
a meditation on YouTube, which a lot of people have found successful.
What's it called?
It's just if you type in "Oh My Annie money meditation," it's on YouTube.
Listen to Oh My Annie's money meditation when you fall asleep.
Yeah, before bed or in the morning when you wake up. It's like a 15-minute meditation.
And what helps me is knowing that what I ask for can't not be done. Like it has to be done. It's more than a knowing. It's like it's inevitable. So that releases the pressure. For me, you have to find that phrase that kind of takes you from contracted to expanded. And for me, it's like it must be done. Yay.
And the cool thing is too, another cool thing, like I haven't even announced the details of the new version of the next level life. Like it's like you guys are truly, whoever joins through this offer with Allie, you are the first ones in the next level life. So
You are the OGs and OBs.
yeah, it's not even going to be open to anyone or announced until like November 30th. So you guys are ahead of the curve, ahead of the game.
I need all of the deets.
Yes. Well, do we feel about complete?
I feel complete. I am gonna go get a nice rest. And tomorrow I will send all of you your enrollment emails. Oh, I think there was a little bit of confusion. Somebody emailed me thinking that they had to pay by today. So you don't have to pay by today. The applications are due today. Enrollment payments are due tomorrow by midnight. And then on 11/11 is when we get in our group and we pull when we want to, Saturday, 11/11, we'll pull when we want to meet.
And again, you can find things on Afterpay, or one thing that I've done if you just need like a little tip is if you are able to like apply for a credit card, like a quick approval one that has no interest. This is what I've done before. No interest credit card. I have 12 months, 15 months or whatever to pay it off. Calculate how much each month I need to pay for that time frame. Get it paid off, no interest. Bam.
I do that, but for the Sky Miles, I have an Amex.
Yeah. Just one of my techniques that I've worked with.
I like perks, and I get free trips every year because I use Amex.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's another idea.
All right. Well, Allie, it's almost what? Is it almost midnight? Almost 11 for you?
Almost 11 for me.
It's bedtime for you, lady.
It is.
Yay.
This was fun.
Oh, we pulled it together.
We
Thanks for hanging
did.
out with us, everyone.
Namaste. I love you.